Hi everyone, welcome back to Pure Sound Garden, episode 8. So Kanata is in the room after hearing some interesting facts about the body that Iroha is in. So also know from episode 7 that this time travel knowledge is very complicated even for Ritsu to understand. But at a minimum, only Iroha's consciousness travel from the future to the past, and that her actual body is still in the year 2077. And now the problem is, how is the Pure Sound Garden Festival going to proceed, given that Iroha has taken possession of the VR idol body, Ai, and Ai is like the centerpiece of the Pure Sound Garden Festival. So for now, Kuon and Kanata are going to take care of Iroha until Ritsu can find a solution to all this. So let's see how it goes from here and what's going to happen moving forward. So I wonder, I'm excited about Iroha and the girls' talk by now. Well, then again, she's now Kuon's fellow. Yeah, I was, haha, and I woke up in the same room as Iroha. Wait, paradise. Well, honesty, enviable. So Iroha's not only a parent, but has a nice personality and is like the ideal girl. So not only she looks attractive, she also has a really nice personality. She's all kind. Well, I don't judge Kuon and Ritsu, but I don't regret it. So it's because well, I don't really care that much. But the number one person that I like the best is Ritsu. Maybe because well, if you marry her, you'll be able to share the riches that Ritsu has, because she's a researcher and gets paid very well. You probably don't have to work, says Kuon. So although let's see. So he's comparing Iroha to Asuka now. It's like well, she's a beautiful girl just like Asuka, but even if Iroha enters the group, it's just the arrival of the something about Warring States period. Well, then again, there's too many misunderstandings, and let's just change the mood, even in composition. So he's gonna, okay, I'll use the time to work on some songs, compose some songs. So before the harmonic software, I have to have some kind of melody. So basically like the lead melody. So I remember that there was a good melody that I just played on the piano. And it's kind of ironic that you notice that your favorite melody just comes out. So basically, like if you just go on the piano, just run up and down the keys, play some chords here and there, it's like naturally a melody just pops up right in front of you. And I'm not really sure how that's possible, but it just happens. Well, then again, when people get so involved in music, they let their natural feelings flow and things just come out. And that's the same thing in art. For any kind of art. If you know from Innocent Girl. So it was a technology that I want to forget, but then again, I remember my hands. But he does have a keyboard in his room that he can use to play that melody again. So I just spared everything and thought of stopping music. And the more you chase the ideal, the more you know about the music, the more you realize that your presence is far from being. So if you don't notice from the essence, I kind of envy people who just enjoy music. So I think it's like, well, if you get too serious about music, things start to fall apart, because then you lose the true value of music. It's supposed to be for enjoyment, natural feeling, all relaxed. And if you go into all the details, like, oh, it needs to sound like this, it needs to sound like that, then the true quality of music disappears, or it falls apart. And even if you continue on doing what you will not succeed, you'll have a hard time. So it's like, well, I abandoned my music and decided to leave. But it was also the music that saved me like that. Well, even now I continue to engage with music by changing the form. Well, after all, I guess I'm not going to be walking away from music until I die. So pretty much like, well, no matter where I go, music will always follow me. And likewise, he has musical parents, a pianist and a violinist. And raising their names by music and dedicating everything to music. And even the sons are a madman who chooses music, applying music, and balance. And I cannot be like that. Absolutely impossible. It is an industry that does not do so, even if it's not that much. Well, that's why I gave up on myself and dropped out. So I wonder if it's because I really wanted to do music because my parents were musicians, but then I got carried away with all the details. I really wanted the perfect pitch, and I kept going after for that perfect pitch, and it got to the point where I really lost taste, and I decided to stop music. And he ran away from it. And then when he went back to the piano, he started revisiting all of those old qualities that he had in the past. So after all, it's my favorite melody. And to the extent that it comes out naturally, I still like music. So music does have its qualities that keeps Kanata going, but then again, he doesn't understand. But Kuon-san did point it out, and therefore I decided to believe. Okay, so with this, followed by the harmonics startup, and before the comfort of touching music has never disappeared. And I want to keep this feeling in shape. So while he's trying to compose something for the festival, it looks like Iroha is here to talk to Kanata. Oh, so I'm just showing you what my outfit looks like now that I'm not in my idol outfit. So from the costume of Ai, it turned into a ordinary cute clothes. And I wonder if this is programmed in by default, or Kuo added it into the program for Ai. Well, even though she's not wearing an idol outfit, she is still cute in a sense. Rather, the clothes become normal. It results in being aware of the overwhelming beauty girl power of Iroha herself. Wait, so does this outfit look weird? Says Iroha. No, not such a thing. I was just thinking about it and was kind of fascinated unconsciously. So I saw an excuse and panic, and then Iroha laughed.
クオンさんと同じ。本当、兄弟みたい。
Well, it's really the same as Kuon-san. It really feels like we're sisters. Well, I don't know how she said that, but in a sense, Kuon and I aren't really close to each other.
わかってます。ただ仲良しでいいなってそれだけ。
Well, I understand. So, a close friend is fine. That's good. So I wonder if Kuon's like, oh, now you're wearing this outfit, so we're like a family together. And Kanata's like, wait, so Kuon's not really my sister. Is a child who laughs with a good face. Well, I guess that's a true color of Iroha. So they seem to have finally relaxed, right?
そんなに私不安そうな顔してたかな。
Wait, so was it nervous just a while ago? Well, I don't think it's that bad. Well, then again, Iroha only came to sightseeing, so I hope that you enjoyed the Daiba area in 2027.
そうだね。クオンさんも同じこと言ってた。
Yeah, that's right. And that's what Kuon-san said as well. So, wait. So have you been overcome by Kuon-san again? Well, even if I meant to say it's a great thing, it is disinfected and the effects will be halved.
今日はありがとう。かなたくんのおかげでなんとかなりそう。
So I wonder, like, well, did you clear up your mind of all those crazy thoughts from Kuon? It's like, well, so I think she probably did, but it's like, well, anyways, thanks for today, Kanta-kun. I'll manage it somehow.
今日が終わる前にお礼を言っておきたかったの。それじゃあおやすみなさい。
So I just wanted to say thank you before the end of today. So good night. And to the extent that I can hardly sleep, Iroha leaves my room. Well, then again, it's already, so it's like 21 o'clock here. So it's already 9 p.m. And I wonder if people in 50 years later will go to bed early as well. Well, then again, I also think that Iroha is the only special this time. But then again, Ritsu hasn't really contacted him about what's going to happen next. Well, she did say that she was going to contact me when I calmed down. But from that point onward, the message from Ritsu did not come. So I tried sending it several times, but just reading it, I never heard back. Is it possible for us to exchange information at night as well? Okay, so it's the next morning, and looks like everyone's having breakfast. And Iroha's like, hey, Kuon-san, please pass the pepper. Okay, yes, please. So Iroha and Kuon are cooking breakfast side by side. Young women are sitting and relaxing, sitting on the sofa. And it looks like Iroha can cook. So Iroha is a genius. It's different from a cute little girl, says Suzu. And seems like Suzu is here as well. So, maybe I should be helping Belle in some way?
無茶言わないでください。イロハと違い、スズは何も触れないんです。
So I think Kanata was like, maybe you can help as well. And Suzu's like, hey, don't say such things because I'm just an image. I can't touch anything. Unlike Iroha. Okay, well, I'm saying so and sticking out a hand in the short. So yeah, so she tries to touch Suzu and his hand goes right through her.
自分でやっておいてなんですが、これは気持ち悪いですね。
Well,
気持ち悪い。
Well, I'm doing it myself, but this is a bad feeling. I kind of feel that it's a bad feeling. Well, it sounds just as you feel bad about me.
スズはそういったつもりですので、間違いではありませんよ。
So because Suzu's gonna say so, it's not a mistake. As usual, she's a very upsetting artificial intelligence. So he still doesn't have a very good impression on Suzu. And however, since I'm a gentleman, I will not raise my voice to the extent. So it's like, well, it's kind of rude to yell at her, so. However, since black things are likely to occur in the spirit, let's suppose that you tweet the twin young woman and it heals it.
完成したよ。冷めないうちに食べちゃおう。
But anyways, breakfast is finished and Kyo's like, okay, please eat it before it gets cold.
はい、どうぞ召し上がれ。味付けはちょっと自信ないけど。
Okay, so please do well, I'm not really sure about the seasoning, says Iroha. Is a child who says to make people uneasily suddenly. It's a pity that the cuisine skills are promised by a beautiful girl.
味付けは大丈夫だから安心していいわよ。
So Kyo's like, well, the seasoning is alright, so be sure.
でも味見できないから不安です。
So Iroha's like, well, I can't really taste it, so I'm kind of anxious about how it came out. Taste. So you can't taste anything they eat?
疑似的な味覚は再現できるんだけど、実物の味を確認するのは無理みたいで。
So a pseudo taste can be reproduced, but it's impossible to basically match exactly what it really tastes like.
イロハの感覚は素体の性能次第になります。現状ですと触覚、視覚、聴覚のみの対応になりますね。
So in a sense, Iroha's senses are limited. So unlike the five senses that people have, so there's scent, so feeling, sight, hearing, and it's like well, that's, and I think there's taste. I forgot the last one. So like, well, Iroha's limited in her senses. She can only feel something. She can only see something, and she can only hear something. Okay, so the two senses that are missing is taste and smell. So even with that, it does show that this time travel thing is not perfect, and there are some limitations. So to the last, it's a feeling that's required of the VR idol eye.
それでこの後の予定は？
It's like well, feel, hear, and sight. These are like the essential functions because they have to have that in order to have the VR idol work properly. But anyways, Kuon's like, so what's next? What's after this? So after completing breakfast with Suzu, Iroha, and Kuon, he looks at the schedule. Okay, so it looks like tonight I have to go to the workplace for Ritsu. She wanted to talk to me there. So is it okay to go to workplace? Because you did mention that there's high security. Well, but she's really busy, so unfortunately, she has to basically have us meet her over there. So they have to find a way to work around the security now. Okay, well, it does not seem to be a problem if that's the case. So it's because she's busy, and the fact that because this Iroha incident happened, it got Ritsu into overdrive, and that's why she's busy. She's trying to figure out about all this. So I did not say so daringly, but it seems that Kuon is also aware of it as well. So, well, even if you're planning to visit Daiba in the year 2027, it seems better if you do it a lot more clearly. So, they're giving Iroha a tour of the area that Kanata and Kuon live, and she does notice about the convenience store on the first floor. So looking at the convenience store in the tower apartment, Iroha is impressed. It's like, well, I didn't really get much time to look at it yesterday, but now I can see it. So, well, after 50 years, what happened to the convenience stores? So, well, it still exists, but it looks different. Wait. So, what happened to the convenience stores then, in general? So, you see the image? So I think Iroha's asking, okay, Suzu, can you show them what convenience stores look like in the year 2077? And Suzu's like, denied. Wait, is it because of the time paradox? So like the fact that people in the past should not know too much about the future? Well, it's one of the restrictions of time travel. Well, it is strange that I was never told such a story at all. Well, it is not crucial, but it is best to avoid giving people in the past too much information about what the future will be like. So as a person who controls and manages the time shift, I'm going to be strict at this part of the But yesterday you gave us a picture of what Iroha-chan really looks like, so is that okay then? Well, that's because Iroha won't change if you go from past to future and vice versa. So, because there's no difference, it really doesn't make much of an effect or cause much of a problem if I show it to you. And then Suzu gets carried away with him. Well, Iroha looks beautiful, so there's no problem. Iroha's like, well, that's an overstatement, Suzu. No, it's not an overstatement. It's justice, right? So outside the humble Iroha, it was a loud noise that nodded many times with a face like enlightenment.
気のせいか、いろんな人が私を見てる気がするんですけど。
So as they moved to different parts of the Daiba area, Iroha notices that hey, everyone's watching me. So Iroha also notices it at last. Well, there's already a long way to go, and many people were surprised at seeing Iroha.
気のせいじゃないわよ。いろはちゃんはアイタンそっくりなんだから。
Well, it can't be helped because you look just like I, so everyone's seeing you as I. So even the VR idol I is walking normally, and that's really serious. Well, if you do at this level, it is still better. And because the clothes and the physical appearance looks like I, people are definitely going to stop and take a look, and you're basically gonna turn heads. And it'll be even more significant if you were wearing the costume that was seen in the music video.
私の外の人ってそんなに有名人だったんだ。
So I can't believe that outside people were so celebrity, or they enjoy celebrities that much. Well, people inside, not people inside. It's a confusing expression, but it's so to speak.
どうする？隠れながらリツさんのとこまで移動する？
So why do you want to move to Ritsu's or like if you want to go to Ritsu's place while you hide from all these people?
いえ、それはやめます。
No thanks, I won't do that.
だってこそこそしながら観光なんてできないし、目いっぱい2027年の対話を楽しむって約束しちゃったから。
So I think it's like well, if I am going to hide in Ritsu's place, then I won't be able to do the sightseeing adventure that I was hoping for. So there are various troublesome situations, but Iroha's only here for one purpose. So Daiba in 2027, I play up from a corner to the corner. So a time adventure for Iroha. Well, there's no time to waste even for 1 second.
カナタ先輩、クオンさんにイロハさんも。
And now they meet up with Asuka, and he's like, oh hello, Kanda senpai, Kuon-san, and Iroha-san. So as I tried to go past the station, I encountered Asuka. So maybe you're waiting for us to come, right?
はい、私だけのけ者なんて嫌ですからね。
Yeah, because I don't want to feel left out. Well, I didn't bother to speak up, but Asuka's one of the people that did notice about what was going on, and she's also working with them. So it really got late yesterday, but I dropped you off, and it seems that Iroha has always been a concern. Well, then I should contact you without permission. Well, I don't really feel like I feel like I don't do it anyways, Asuka.
こっちまで来ると随分落ち着くわね。
Okay, so after picking up Asuka, they decided to go to the park where Asuka was trying to get the sounds of the birds. And he was like, well, this is a relaxing place. So if you come to the Sea Breeze Promenade Park, it's much closer to the Daiba Laboratory of GNC where Ritsu works. So the surroundings are green, and many are away from the lively commercial facilities, and there are different areas as well. And it looks different. And it was impressive that I was quite surprised when I saw the place. And even for Iroha as well.
これはなかなかのセキュリティレベルですね。
So even from a distance, Suzu notices the level of security at the GNC research facility. So taking several cumbersome steps, we enter the GNC Daiba research facility. I'm surprised that I can enter without doing so, and at the same time I'm worried about entering a high security facility. I'm convinced that it was impossible to evacuate here yesterday.
すずにとってはこの程度ざるですが。
Well, for Suzu, this is about the level. As expected, Suzu in 2077 is different from Sane. So I think what happened was that because of the incident, looks like they're in like emergency situation, so the security is basically relaxed. It's like well, we need people in and out, we're gonna be busy, so we can forget about all the things that we should be worried about and try to get this problem solved. So Ritsu is here to welcome everyone. So in VR, it's my workplace that you can see many times, but I'm the first person to step in. So it's like, well, I've seen this place a lot when I'm talking to her through the VR messaging system, and it's the first time that I've walked into an actual facility, the actual facility, and the room of Ritsu.
少し怒りっぽいですね。ちゃんと換気した方がいいと思います。
So Asuka's like, hey, it's dirty. It's kind of dusty. Do you want to ventilate it properly?
ごめんなさい。人をもてなすにはあまりいい環境じゃなくて。
So I think Asuka's sensitive to the dust.
それよりリツさん、顔色良くないですよ。ちゃんと寝てますか?
And Kuon sees that Ritsu hasn't slept properly. So Kuon points out the health condition in a more severe manner. It's like one, the lavatory seems kind of dirty, and two, you haven't been sleeping properly. Well, I can also do this often, but the affection is in Kuon's own way.
正直それどころじゃなくてね。状況報告に原因究明、そして今後の対策と朝まで大忙しだったから。
So to be honest, it's not the case. I have to investigate the cause and make a situation report about it, and to take measures in the future to make sure this won't happen again. And I'm pretty much going to be busy until tomorrow morning. So in a way, she has to explain to everyone else about what happened on that day when Iroha or I, whatever you call it, awakened. And even Kanata can see the fatigue in Ritsu's expression. Well, even if she's tired, she's still beautiful. And even so, I like it better when she's healthy.
これでも抱いてリラックスしてくださいよ。
But then just relax and hold yourself together. So when I took the octopus stuffed toy, pressed it against Ritsu.
かわいいタコさんのぬいぐるみ。
And Iroha is like, wow, it's an octopus. It's a cute stuffed animal.
タコくん。
And I think the octopus is what gives Ritsu some relief from work. It's like, well, you're too busy. Take a break, calm down. Here, have your octopus stuffed animal.
どこかで見たことあるタコだと思ったら、もしかしてこれ、明石くんのモデル?
Wait a minute. I think I've seen the octopus somewhere before, says Kuon. It's like, oh, maybe you modeled it for, or used it to model Akashiki-kun.
モデルっていうほど大層なものじゃないけどね。お土産でもらったのをずっと飾ってたら、ラボのご本尊様みたいな扱いになっちゃったのよ。
Well, it's not really as big a scene it's modeled, but if you decorate it, we got somewhat souvenirs all the time. And it's treated like it's a real owner of the laboratory. So among GNC engineers, it seems that the octopus is quite famous. So basically, like the octopus is like the theme or like the mascot of this place. Well, there's no affection for Ritsu so much, but the octopus stuffed animal has a completely different appearance in an inorganic room. As a result, the octopus was to be recognized as a mascot by Ritsu. Okay, there you go. So Ritsu, who uses the octopus from an avatar to an individual icon, seems to have been called the Yanagisawa of the octopus negatively.
この子、明石くんとは呼ばないのですね。
So this person. So you do not call it Akashiki-kun?
ダコくんはタコくんだもの。明石くんはあくまでアバターの名前よ。
It's like, well, this is just an octopus. It's just an octopus. Akashiki-kun is the name of a avatar. So even though Akashiki-kun is modeled off of this octopus, it is not exactly Akashiki-kun. So at the same time, also a tentative name for a future prediction system that's developed by Ritsu-san. A future prediction system. But then again, that program is not official yet. It's still in testing.
あなた、明石くんを知っているの?
Wait a minute. So do you know about Akashiki-kun? So Ritsu's wondering how Suzu knows about Akashiki-kun.
その質問にはお答えできません。
Unfortunately, I can't answer that question. It's classified information. So Suzu stops the questioning and avoids it. And there's a moment of cold air in between them.
それで十分よ、すず。ありがとう。
Well, that's enough, Suzu. Thank you very much. So Ritsu smiles gently and tells Suzu her words of appreciation.
え、何？どうなってるの?
And now Iroha's like, wait, what's going on?
なんでもありませんよ、いろは。
There's nothing wrong, Iroha. There's something between both of them. But it was there for me to understand.
脱線してごめんなさい。時間もないことだし、早速本題に入りましょう。
So I wonder what happens to Akashiki in the future. But it looks like Suzu doesn't want to disclose it. So Ritsu's like, okay, so next topic. So let's go to our main purpose of being here today. So keeping the octopus, Ritsu goes forward with the talk.
まず最初に、いろはさんにはこれを渡しておくわね。
Okay, so I'll hand this over to Iroha. Okay, so a large paper bag with hands on hand was presented.
何ですかこれ?
So what's this? Says Iroha.
枕みたいですね。
Oh, it's a pillow. So Iroha looks at it, and it's a pillow. From all angles.
枕だけど電源コードがついてるわね。
Well, it is a pillow, but there's a power cord attached to it.
もしかしてあったか機能付き？
So maybe there was a function?
違うわよ。あったかくなるかもしれないけど、目的は別にあるの。
So things like well, is it like a pillow with its own heater? So if you plug it in, it makes the pillow warm. But Rich is like no, that's not the case. It has another purpose.
これはドール素体の充電ユニットよ。頭を乗せたら充電することができるの。
So this is like a charge unit for you. So when you put your head on it, it charges the body that you're in. So it's like well, your body runs on electricity, and it's gonna run out, and you need it to be charged. So this pillow will do the job for you. Oh, so it's a pillow type charger.
充電？何ですかそれ？
So your husband's like wait, so what's this all about? Well, unfortunately, the meaning is not understood very well by Iroha.
ちょっと待って、充電よ充電。もしかしてわからないの？
Well, I'm pretty sure as a human being, you kind of wonder why you need to be charged with electricity.
はい、技術系の話は疎くてごめんなさい。
So it's like charging. What do you not understand about charging? And Iroha's like, oh well, I don't really know technical details very well. I'm very sorry.
いやいや、いろはちゃんが謝ることじゃないでしょ。っていうか、50年後ってそういうレベルで充電が必要なくなってるわけ？
So maybe in the future, there's no such need for charging anything. So I'm quite surprised by this as well. So in the year 2077, the concept of charging, does it cease to exist?
これは興味深い話ね。
That's an interesting story.
あ、もしかして言っちゃいけないことだった？
So wait, did I spoil something? Or give you guys some suspicions?
そのくらいでしたらギリギリセーフです。
So I think Iroha's worried that maybe I'm spilling some future secrets to these people. But Suzu's like well, that level of revelation is okay.
よかった。
Well, thank you very much. It's all good. So even so, it is surprising that it is with Iroha. So the story of fine technology makes Enji, Suzu, but the sense of a little thing is still too different. So in a sense, Suzu has a very interesting way of deciding what can be said and what cannot be said. But then again, it kind of wonders, or kind of wonders, hey, what kind of world is 2077 gonna be like?
あんまり変わっていませんよ、多分。
Well, it is really different, I guess.
でも充電はないんですよね。
But then again, you mentioned that there's no charging.
その充電というのはよくわかりませんけど、きっと地面の下でやってるんですよ。すごいことです。
Well, I don't really understand that, but it is surely under the ground. It's amazing. A society without charging. No, a society in which automatic charging is established so that a user never needs to recognize it. Either way, it's a ridiculous world.
とにかく現在の技術レベルでは定期的な充電が必須だと覚えていて。
But anyways, at this current technology level, it is important that regular charging is... So regular charging is essential in this world. And what happens if I don't charge it after a while?
いずれ電池切れになって VR が機能停止するわ。
So the battery will die and the VR will stop functioning.
イレギュラーな存在のイロハさんがどうなるかわからないけれど、あまり想像したくないわね。
I'm not really sure what's going to happen to you, Iroha, but I don't want to imagine it.
それって最悪の場合、イロハさんが消滅。
So maybe Iroha's going to disappear and cease to exist.
それはないと思うけれど、そうならないためにも充電は必ず毎日行ってちょうだい。
Well, I don't really think that's the case, but anyways, don't forget to recharge every day. Or fill your battery up. So Ritsu says that 3 full days will be up and running with a full charge. Or basically like on 1 full battery, she can last 3 days. However, depending on the output of the VR and the movement of the doll body, the power consumption can also vary significantly. So it seems that charging on a daily basis is required. So if you do something that's athletic, you're obviously going to be using a lot more power and your battery will run out much faster. So is it not a method to charge with this pillow? If not so, it does not always carry on. It is so.
もちろん別の方法で充電も可能よ。イロハさん、ちょっといいかしら。
So well, in the case that Iroha's running low on batteries, there's another way that we can charge her without this pillow. So what's Ritsu doing? So I thought Iroha was facing backwards, but she suddenly so Ritsu went over to the back. I can't see it because it's beyond VR, but I hesitate to do anything somewhat.
マニュアルでは確かこの辺り。
So Ritsu's looking for the manual.
待ってください。くすぐったいです。
Oh no, stop, it's ticklish.
何これ、ちょっとエッチいんですけど。
Wait, what are you doing to Iroha?
くすぐったいのは我慢して。それは保護機能の一つだから。
Well, I'm very sorry. Just please be patient. This is one of the systems that's meant to protect you. The ticklish function. So Iroha will endure tickling and wait for Ritsu's work to end.
あとはここをペリッと剥がして、よいしょ。
Okay, so just peel apart this place. All good. So it looks like Ritsu pulled out a plug. It's like one of those electrical plugs.
これが急速充電用ケーブルよ。電池切れになりそうな時はこれで充電できるわ。
There you go. So here's a plug that you can plug directly into a electrical outlet in case Iroha is about to run out, or like she really needs power now.
すごくくすぐったかったです。
Ah, it's very ticklish.
そういう仕様なの。ごめんなさいね。
I'm sorry about the specs. So there is a cable for direct charging if Iroha doesn't want to use the pillow. So put the pillow in bed and charge it when you go to bed.
人が長時間一つの場所に居続けるのはどんな時なのか。それは睡眠時なのよ。
Second, well, if there's one place for people to stay for a long time, that's sleeping in your bed.
人間に限りなく近づけて設計されたドールも同じ。作り物の体だとしても睡眠が求められているの。
And because the doll is designed as close as possible to an actual human, this body does need some sleep as well. So basically sleep is the best time to charge the batteries that run this body. So basically people and dolls have to sleep to gain energy.
私も夜になったら寝ていいの？
So basically, I can sleep as well at night, says Iroha.
もちろん年頃の女の子はしっかり睡眠取らないと可愛くなれないんだから。
Of course, girls can't become cute unless they sleep well. So because it is the body of it's an artificial body, it doesn't really feel sleepy or appetizing, but I didn't really think deeply. I just thought of it from a general point of view. But apparently that's not the case for Iroha. Well, I, which was supposed to be born with a doll's body, and so in addition to sleeping, she does have to she can enter the showers, talk, laugh, sing, and all that's possible. And because VR idols are like girls, or are the same as girls, it wants to basically mimic all the basic functions that humans do. A project full of such dreams.
分かってくれた？
So do you understand?
はい、ありがとうございます、リツさん。
Okay, I understand, Ritsu-san.
いいのよ。あなたの置かれた状況を思えば不安や恐れを抱いてもおかしくないだろうから。
Okay, well, I understand that it's natural to have some kind of fear given the situation that you're in. So I placed the octopus in the stuffed animal and gently gave it... Or so I put away the stuffed animal of the octopus and hugged Iroha gently. Or Ritsu-san did.
あなたは何も悪くない。だからあなたのしたいことをして。
Well, there's nothing bad. Just do what you usually do at home.
私たちが望んだ愛はそんな自由な女の子なのよ。
You know, the eye that we wanted was a free girl. The existence that symbolizes the future of VR is the eye of the VR idol. So I wonder how will life of VR evolve from this point on. There are still many VR regulations so far, and it is only to the extent that life becomes convenient for everyone. But the future is surely more free and fun, and I wish VR Idols was walking in line with other people.
でも、ピュアソングガーデンの愛のステージはどうなるんでしょう？
But what about the appearance of the eye on the stage in Pure Song Garden? Okay, so I'll leave that to the next episode, because I know that this episode is getting way too long. But we do see that it's quite interesting that the body that Iroha is in is designed to mimic most of the human functions, even though it's artificial. And I'm kind of wondering about the charging technology that was brought up, because, well, in the future, they're working on wireless charging, where anywhere you walk, you use the wireless signals to power up your battery. And there are some research that's being done to make that happen, but the big problem is radiation. And the fact that you don't want to be living next to a high-powered magnetic coil every day. Because this is one technology that they're trying to use to be able to have electrical cars on the road without the need to have it plugged in for hours, just waiting for it to be charged. And I do like the idea about, well, we can't have past people know too much about the future. Because there is a movie that showed what happened. Well, Back to the Future, obviously. Because if you remember from part 3, the main character Marty changed the past back in the 1800s, and it really affected the future to an extent that the whole history was rewritten. But that's going too far, and I'll just leave it right here for next episode.